Hi, this is Katina, and in this video I'm going to show you what's in my musician survival bag. This is a cute little bag made by one of my students who currently does not have an Etsy shop, but if she ever does, I will be sure to put the link in the comments. So I keep this in my clarinet case, so it's always with me whenever I go to gig, whenever I'm teaching, even when I'm practicing I have it around. So I'll show you what I oh, there's a bird on my deck. Very distracting. Anyway, I'll show you what I have inside. So the first thing I actually have is, if I can get it out, is a phone charger. I don't have it plugged into the base while it's in my bag because I just don't want to bend this part right here, but my phone runs out of batteries a lot, especially if I'm using it to record things. I use it for lots of apps. So I keep a phone charger in my bag so that I have one just in case I need one. Right here in this little pouch are earplugs. And these have a little cord so I can hang them around my neck. I sit in front of the trumpets a lot, unfortunately, and I do a lot of pops concerts. So everybody plays really high. Hopefully they, put their bells above my head, but a lot of times it can be too loud for me, so I have ear protection just in case I need it. I highly, 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 highly recommend keeping ear protection at all times in your case. You never know when you're going to need some earplugs. And these are special earplugs for musicians. I got them online. They're different than the ones you use for swimming because they sort of stuff up your ears. These have a little opening so that at least I can hear while I'm playing. Next, I have some mints in this bag and a little first aid kit in this one just in case I need a Band-Aid or one of my colleagues needs a Band-Aid. This one also has some ibuprofen in here just in case those trumpet players give me a headache from playing too loud right behind me. These are mints. Sometimes I get nervous, and when I get nervous, I get an upset stomach, so I take a mint that sort of calms down my stomach, and then that calms me down. So in addition to breathing exercises and other things I do to calm myself down, I do have some mints just in case I feel nauseous. I'm running out of room on my lap. All right, next. I have some business cards. I also have some of the stickers that I use for my YouTube channel and my Instagram account. So I keep these in here. You never know when you're going to need them for networking, so I keep those in my emergency bag too. I have backup reeds. These are sample reeds from D'Addario. They're just in a little plastic container so that I can keep them around just in case I ever need reeds. This, you can see I've used it a lot, mainly for students, but this is stick-on corks. So in a pinch, if a cork falls off, sometimes your low BE key goes out of adjustment, things like that. I'll use a cork on the crow's foot, but these I use for minor clarinet repairs just in case something goes wrong. All right, this is a little bit of me with my neuroses that come with trying to make the world a better place. I carry a fork around with me so that when I go out to eat with my friends and we get fast food, I don't have to buy another fork or use another plastic fork. I'm not buying forks, but use a plastic fork. I don't want to throw it away, so especially when it lasts just fine, so I just keep it and I'll use it instead of getting a new one every time. All right, this is a straw, and the plastic straw I don't just use to stir my coffee. I use it for articulation exercises, so I keep this one around. Sometimes it also is nice to breathe through it. It slows down my breathing if I'm feeling a little too nervous. This is one of those clips you can get at the office supply store. If my music is blowing around, I'm playing outside, I'll just clip it to my stand. I use this, I'll use a paper clip, and I sometimes will even use a magnet if my stand is a nice sturdy metal stand. I keep cash in here just in case I ever need some cash. I used to have $20, I'm down to $6, so it looks like I need to up this a little bit. I keep this just in case I have an emergency, like the one time my credit card got canceled and I couldn't get out of a parking lot. So I keep cash around just in case I need to have some in my case. Oh, did you see what I did there? I keep it in case I need it in my case. That was terrible. An extra pencil. I already have pencils in my case. I always have an extra one. This is one of my favorite things. I just added it. It's a book light. So sometimes I will play a gig and the stage lights aren't properly aimed down, and then I can't really read my music very well. So that's a total bummer. So I keep this light in my bag here. It's not very big, it's just a little book light, and then I put it on my stand and I can see my music. And then I'm not that guy or lady that's in the back of the orchestra like, no, we need more light here, and they get mad. So This is one of these fantastic screwdrivers. So just like my little corks, I keep this around just to make any adjustments that I need to. This is really good. You can get them at the dollar store. I got this one on Amazon.com with a bunch of other ones, so I have them everywhere. I use these a lot. This is my favorite. I have these all over the place. So Swiss Army knives. These are fantastic to use. I have a knife here. I can do reed adjustments. I have a bigger one here. I can still do reed adjustments. I can sharpen a pencil. So it has a lot in here. It has a toothpick. So I use that for if I notice I need to clean out a tone hole real quick, I'll do that. There's tiny little tweezers. You never know when you're gonna need them. So this has been invaluable. I keep one in my camping gear, I keep one in my car, I keep one in my house, and I keep one in my clarinet case. It looks like I'm down to my last thing, lip balm. We have to take care of our chops. So my lips get chapped all the time. It doesn't matter how much water I'm drinking or how much chapstick I use, so I keep one in my case. In a pinch, I can use this as cork grease too. I don't like using it as cork grease, and I certainly am never gonna use cork grease as lip balm, but I have the lip balm in there too. So what's in your emergency case? Do you have an emergency little kit in your clarinet case or any kind of music case? I can imagine everybody could use one that's an instrumentalist. Violinists could have, instead of reeds, rosin and nail clippers, things like that. So if you have one of these, let me know what's in it. Let me know what I've missed and I should have in here so that I don't get caught off guard. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.